Away from that story, Abuja Original Inhabitants have called on stakeholders, including the federal government, to ensure that their rights are adequately upheld in various aspects of life. Speaking at a press conference in Abuja, advocates for the rights of Original Inhabitants, Beatrice Lawrence, called on the federal government to recognize the region as a state and ensure representation at the National Executive Council.
It has not been very favorable to us because FCT is the issue around FCT is so enormous that you can't just think about it and not get very sad. First of all, we are an active population of over 2 million people, and we do not have a state status. With a land population of over 8,000 square meters, and you're saying there are no people. This active population of people, no representation in the Federal Executive Council, no government structure. Other states are going, in 2023, other states are going to vote in their governors, their state assembly and all of that. FCT doesn't get that opportunity to do. Now, FCT is said to be treated as if it's a state. No, FCT is actually a state because people are actually living here and we are breeding. So you need to include us. We need to have representation in key places that decisions are being made that affects our life. There's a court order that tells the president to actually appoint an original inhabitant into his cabinet, into the Federal Executive Council. But till date, that judgment has just been treated as if it's a declaratory judgment that cannot be enforced. So the government and the president himself have actually neglected that. And this lingering injustice is what's causing all the rising up and rising within the FCT communities. So we've been noticing that, and that's not good for us. And we want to feel the sense and the dividends of government. We want to be included. We want to be able to participate in government structure. That's what we actually want.
Meanwhile, Lawrence and FCT Youth leader Ibrahim Makeri also spoke about the framework to ensure candidates seeking elective positions would ensure the end of neglecting of Abuja inhabitants.
Our people keep moving here and there, and we're saying we're marginalized, we're this, we're that, we're all of those things. But there is need to actually put all of these things together in a language that government and also international communities can actually understand. And what we have basically done as a civil society organization is to conduct a baseline study, an evidence baseline study, that we're able to collect this information from the communities themselves. So we're asking them, what is happening in your communities? What are the environmental challenges, the political challenges, all of those things within the FCT. So they've been able to give us these feedbacks. So with these feedbacks, we're now producing what is called a charter of demand. And then that charter of demand is what we want to hold political leaders, representatives, and appointees responsible for. So we're telling them that the communities you represent, this is their problem. This is what they've actually said. This is the charter they've actually brought up. This is their demand. We want you to commit to the fact that once you assume power and you are given the opportunity to serve, you're actually going to attend to these needs. And then to follow that up, which is the KAF platform we discussed that we are launching, we're saying that once the community have this evidence that they have a political leader or a representative to attest to a charter of demand, the people can exploit KAF platform to seek for accountability.
In the constitution is stated clear that FCT should be treated as if they are one of the states. And if you look at the whole process, we have been marginalized completely in terms of governance, because we are not carried along in the process of election of a governor.